you ever happen to be in Da Nang and go up to Lady Buddha, which very highly recommended, it's one of the nicest things to do here. Don't miss out on stopping by at this little viewpoint that is just before Lady Buddha, where they have these tiny plastic stools and chairs at the side of the road, and there will be some motorbikes parked, and have a drink here, either a juice, tea thing, or a coffee.
We're having salted coffee.
Salted coffee. Because this is what the view looks like. Perfect view of the city.
Someone's happy about their burger.
Huh?
You're happy about your burger?
What did you do today, huh? Why are you so wet? Do you have nothing to say? Do you have no words?
Did you take a nice little bath? Because you smelled like poopy?
Is that why you had to take a bath, Mrs. Poopy Pants?
You look beautiful. Oh.
Little mobility break after the morning work session. Gonna go on a walk by the river. But before, we need to mobilize a little bit because we're feeling very stiff and tight. Who's hiding there? Oh. Someone took a bath today and she smelled so good. Tell them how good you smell. Yes. Good smelling and fluffy. There's a ghost in your shirt, honey.
No.
There's a ghost. Oh. Oh, no, it's not a ghost. It's a tiny lady. Recently switched training programs to a much more conventional strength training based program. Less of the CrossFit style performance-based training that we have been doing the past couple of years. So less Olympic lifts, less gymnastics, so less advanced CrossFit style or gymnastic style, and also less of those sweaty, long, fancy looking circuit workouts. Just strength training, muscle training, resistance training now, and supersets are goated. If you are not doing a ton of supersets in your workouts, you are missing out. It's so much fun to pair up movements that complement each other well, that feed off of the fatigue of one another, or where you can perfectly recover on the one, then you do the other one. Keeps your heart rate elevated a little bit, shoots your metabolism up so that you are really working, breathing, sweating throughout the whole session, and it's so much more time and space efficient. Set up in one spot, and you get 2 exercises out of the way, bunch of muscle groups potentially. We are doing here a cyclist goblet squat, so steep heel elevation, squat with feet close together, and an elevated reverse lunge with the dumbbell on the side of the working leg. So we're hitting the quads with deep knee flexion, so a lot of knee bend, and then a little bit more of quads and glutes as well on the lunge. What does the dumbbell do on the working leg? It makes the adductors work more because it's pulling you to the outside, so pulling the knee outwards because the weight is outside of the knee, so you have to push inwards to not fall over, which makes your adductors work more. So that's a little hack for you if you want more inner thigh engagement. Adductors in general are oftentimes a neglected muscle group, especially in function. Everyone does like the in and outie adduction exercise at the gym, but in function, movements like squats, etc., everyone's always focusing on keeping the knees out, which engages the abductors, the outer thigh muscles a lot, but the adductors, they don't get to work and function. So loading unilateral movements laterally, so if you're doing split squats, lunges, holding one weight outside of the working leg will make your adductors work and function. And then movements like you just saw, like the Copenhagen plank, especially dynamically with a raise, is also really great to work the adductors directly whilst working against lateral flexion in the obliques. So also a slightly more in function way of training the adductors. So give those a shot. How's that? Again?
I'm tired.
Tired.
Face of pain.
This last piece that you're seeing here with the leg raise is a really cool combination because it is at the same time a core and a hip stability superset. Because the Copenhagen raise trains obliques, so the side of your abs, and at the same time adduction in the hip joint. And the knee raise, the hanging knee raise, trains at the same time spinal flexion, so bending at the spine, flexing the spine through the abs, and also the hip flexion, so hip flexors, you know, the muscle that's always so tight and short. It gets pulled in length by the weight, into length by the weight, and then you have to use your hip flexor strength to pull the knees up. And also practicing holding on to something, so grip strength and hanging strength, and at the same time counterbalancing that by pushing with the shoulder into the floor, supporting your weight on the plank. So there are basically 3 supersets in one. So that's an amazing finisher right there. Guys, this is Hugh. And Hugh, he runs this gym. I know it's not his gym, but he's the only one you're gonna see when you come here every single day. Why should people come to Harbor when they're in Da Nang?
Yeah, please come here. So my boss always want me to welcome more people. So like now we have 3 people working in the gym. So I don't want like to be kicked out of this gym.
So
right,
everybody come here so he can keep his job and get paid more.
That is right.
He also lives here, so he also needs to keep his job and his apartment as well.
That is right. For free.
For free. No,
So I need you guys.
we need you. It's the best functional fitness space in town though, for sure, for real. I promise.
We just came back from the gym, just got a coffee on the way, now we're at the beach. Can you believe we live here?
It's crazy. Just went to the gym, picked up a coffee at the corner next to the gym, rode the bike 2 minutes, parked it, and this is now a 2-minute walk from the bike. Look at all of that. That is all space. It is free.
Just empty space.
It is not used. It is right at the beach. The beach is there. This is the busiest season of the year in Da Nang because it's the best weather, and it's very cold in many places in the world. And this is busy now. It's not busy. Burger.
I'm going on a flight to Bangkok today. So got up early at 6:30. Now I'm walking around at Da Nang airport just to get some steps in because I know that I will be sitting for a long time. Already got a bit of work done, which is nice. Feels really nice to like have a head start on the day. I was really nervous because of today because it's the first time that I'm doing anything myself for as long as we have been here. So this morning I got soup on my own. I ordered soup. I'm very proud of myself. I took a Grab bike all by myself. And this is actually the first time that I'm ever taking plane by myself, which is also quite exciting. It's so dead down here. There's nothing going on. I mean, it's super fucking early still. And I think down here the flights are leaving at 12, so of course it's gonna be empty. But like super empty. I did not expect that. What a nice view onto the field. Wow. I gotta show you something else that's really cool. They have water dispensers here. Down here they only have the ones for cold water, but upstairs they also have warm water for your tea or for your instant cup noodles. Look at this. Here you can put your water bottle and there is just your average drinking fountain. But isn't that so cool? Even got a little kids one and a taller one for adults, and there you just put your bottle and it will fill it up automatically. Right, so I am in Bangkok right now. I was so nervous before we left in Da Nang because then it occurred to me that I would probably have to leave the airport in Bangkok, go through immigration and then go back, and then I was sitting on the plane researching the arrival card here in Thailand. Then I filled it out hurriedly, like while the plane was taking off. But I made it. We landed in Bangkok and then I went to the like, aerial side for the international connecting flights, and then there a lady told me I would actually really have to exit the the airport, go through immigration to then go back in. So immigration was super fast. They do everything digitally. I had to put my fingers on a scanner. They took my fingerprints and then I was being let through. Actually, I did walk outside of the airport just to get some fresh Thailand air, some Bangkok air. Went to check out a convenience store. They have protein shakes here. And they also had chicken breast that was vacuum packed. So I could have gotten that. And then I got a lot of work done, which I'm very thankful about. And now I'm just moving a bit. Again, just collecting steps. Because I have been sitting for a while. I've been sitting for 3 hours. And I can definitely feel it in my legs, plus the 2 hours that I was on the plane. So now the plane already has a delay of 40 minutes. So we'll see where it ends up. I hope not too late because I still want to go on a run once I come back. They have this really cute working area here, really bright, and electricity on so many tables. It's really nice. And just like that, I'm back. Just landed. There was an incredible delay, but now I'm back home and it feels so good to be back home. I fell asleep on the plane and I dreamt about being back here. I'm so happy. Also, this airport is so pretty. There's no reason for there to be this epic light installation at an airport, but it's here and that's why I love it.